Morning last-minute upgrades for your home before all that company arrives. The Scott brothers are known for their hit show Property Brothers, and they have another hit on their hands with their new HGTV series Brothers Take New Orleans. They renovate side-by-side homes competing to increase their property value, and they do it with help from some well-known friends. Even Hoda stops by. Drew, Jonathan, good morning. Happy holidays.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
I've gotten to know you a little bit over the years. Generally speaking, as twins, you're somewhat competitive anyway.
Just a little bit.
I won the womb challenge. I came out first, and that's all that really matters.
So does that come out in this show?
Oh, it definitely comes out. I mean, it always comes out. We love competing, and especially if it's in New Orleans that we're giving homes back to people who lost it after Katrina. It's a big thing.
And Drew has realized that everyone loves the contractor. So now Drew, in New Orleans, Drew did his own design. He got in and did the work, so it was great.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's talk about the tips you've got today. And let's start where everybody talks about wallpaper. They think of doing huge surfaces, big walls. You've got other ideas.
This is the misconception. Wallpaper, it doesn't have to be a wall. Why not use it on your ceiling? You can use it on steps. You can use it on tables, the back of cabinets. The whole thing is wallpaper is supposed to add a little bit of color and a little bit of pattern to break up a monotonous design.
Yeah, so you can take an inexpensive shelf like this and make it feel a lot more designer by putting it right on the back panels. Or if we have pictures, I've used them on the ceiling as well. If you don't have the budget to do maybe like a tray ceiling or something like that, you can put it up there. And that's actually what people used to do way back in the day to add that extra element without all the cost of construction.
So what are we talking about? Just getting scraps of wallpaper? Is that what you use?
You can use scraps. For example, right here on this step, this is actually a peel and stick wallpaper. And now this is a kid's stepping stool here. It's not going to last very long, but the thing is with kids, they like to mix things up anyway. If you have commitment issues and you don't want to commit to wallpaper, you can get peel and stick. Like Drew has commitment issues all around.
Yeah, Jonathan's hair is peel and stick as well. He changes it with the season.
So. All right, let's move on. I'm going to put some pictures up. Do we have these pictures? Because you do a lot of good transoms. Can add light to a room, and you use them a lot.
Yeah, most people don't know what a transom is. So it's basically like a window above the door, and originally it was used for ventilation and extra light. It's a very classic feature that looks beautiful. You can put them in your home, and everybody knows that everything comes back into style. So either, like in New Orleans, I put them in above all of the doors. Really cool look. If you cannot cut holes or you're worried about the structure, we have a little cheat that you can do. You can make your own transom without actually cutting a hole above the door.
Exactly. You can just use a mirror, and this is actually a mirror that we got. It was what was it, $5? It's just at the dollar store, and we
you can see right up my nose.
Yeah,
right there.
It's a great view.
I trimmed for you this morning.
But it does add a lot more depth to the room. You just add a bit of casing in there, stick it on the wall, and it feels just like a transom.
Yeah, right, and that's not expensive.
No,
not expensive. $5 for the mirror and not much for the molding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tin tiles. Why do you love these things?
Okay, I would like to point out that if anybody watched Brothers Take New Orleans last week, I won, and it was all because of the tin tiles. So again, way back then, if you go into cool restaurants, you'll notice that a lot of these restaurants put tin tiles back in because it's beautiful.
A lot of them have them on the ceiling.
Exactly,
yeah.
And that's normally where you would see them. And usually if you buy them, they come new like this. They're very shiny, but I like it to look aged. So you can take it and you can age it like this and then work it with like a grinder or a saw, and you can give it that original look.
Or if you want something that's a little bit more slick, which Jonathan did as well, you can have it, you paint it black, something solid. It looks very classy, very elegant. You can use it for wainscoting. You can use it on a ceiling.
How much per tile are we talking about?
It depends on the quality of the tile. You can also get ones that are plastic, so they're a little bit less, but nobody would know when it's all the way up on the ceiling. And then you can rub it any way around the edges. You can just work it. There's no way to screw it up because all you're doing is you just keep painting and then work away.
And if you want to break it up a bit more, you just sand it down. You can keep sanding it, gives it that patina look.
Just adding that patina.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, it's like clothes. You know, we pay more for the worn clothes. People like the look of stuff that looks old and dated.
Yeah, let me wear your suit a little bit.
By the way, speaking of clothes, where do you get a load of this group over here? Jonathan, Drew, nice to have you both here. They're going to be back co-hosting our next hour, and just ahead, more help for the holidays.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.